Hey guys, Jen here. So I threw a pretty hefty thing at you guys last night. What do you do when you are told you're not good enough? You're not good enough. It's pretty deep and pretty shallow at the same time. You know, I can tell you what it is. It's toxic. I can tell you that you need to get out of that mindset and you need to get out of that situation and you need to get to a place where you are healthy and you can heal from that. I grew up with that a lot. I didn't come from a family of wealth or anything. I was kind of the picked on kid. I was bullied. I was fat for a while. Um, I didn't think I was good enough for, good friends or anything like that. Uh, did the scout stuff and different activities, but um, was a really good butterflyer in the pool. But if I didn't win, I was like, just not good enough. Um, and that spilled on into my early adulthood and you know dating and all that kind of stuff. I'm just not. I didn't have high expectations. I went from one abusive person to another, and it was because I believed that I was not good enough to have anything better than that. And look at that. Look at how that defines you. That defines your whole life. And that cuts down, like, you have no confidence. You don't know who you are. You don't have a clear view of the life ahead of you, what you're capable of. And man, that's not a cool place to be. And it's not even true. It's really not. If somebody is trying to convince you that you're not good enough, um, that's a problem with them. First of all, like, who does that? And are they doing it deliberately or not? It really doesn't matter because that's how you feel. And you cannot, you're not in charge of fixing the way somebody else is feeling. You need to be there for you. You need to recognize an issue, you need to deal with it, and you need to move on. That is why I do what I do. I love teaching. I love teaching. I loved teaching at Illinois State, and they did not want instructors. They wanted people to write books. And I wrote a book. And I had a professor sign her name to the book with an acknowledgement of my name at the end of the book. And I was like, what is that? I was told it's paying your dues. And I just took it, right? Because I didn't feel like I was good enough to be the, title name on the author of a book. It was bogus. So after that year, I gave up, walked away, didn't finish my advanced degree. Um, and I was offered a speed track, 4 years, master's, and PhD. 4 years, Northwestern University. Didn't take it because they were going to take the teaching away. I homeschooled my kids. That's where I actually learned algebra and like all that other stuff. Because when I was a kid, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough to get good grades. I just went to school because that's what I had to do. Now my kids, I had to be good enough because I was teaching them myself, and I recognized that. And that is where the most drastic change I ever went through came from. Like when I was starting in high school, like dating, I went from one abusive relationship to another, and it was ridiculous. And it's because I didn't feel like I was good enough. I was. I just didn't think so. If somebody tells you something enough, you eventually believe it because you tell yourself that enough. But that's why I'm here and I do what I do. I take women who believe they're not good enough. They've been told they're not good enough. Or for some reason that is their perception of themselves. And you can't grow that way. So I love to take women one step, like in the outdoors. I'm not one of those women who's like, let's be one of the guys. I don't do that. Women are wired differently. I go to women and women come to me who are not comfortable, like even sleeping in a cabin. And I will take them one step out of their comfort zone at a time, and I'll teach them some new skills to be able to get through that. And then once they're through that and they're comfortable with it, okay, we're going to take it one more step out, and you get new skills. And yeah, I'll sleep in the tent with you. I can't promise you I'm not going to snore. But if you need me in the tent with you so you're comfortable with that, that's what I'll do. My classes, I mean, I've had people walk up and, oh, I missed your kombucha class. And six other people start, and all of a sudden there's a big group in front of me. And I like pop up kombucha class. It's been that with that medicinals, my salves, my weather classes. These are going to be great. I love weather classes. But I would not have been able to teach any of these classes if I really did truly believe that I wasn't good enough. I know I'm good enough. I put the work in, I put the effort in, I put the time in, I put my heart and soul, I put the sweat in. I've put my name and my reputation in there. And still sometimes I'll get that hit back at me. You're not good enough. It's going to happen. It will happen. And what you got to do is you need to acknowledge it. Look at who you are. How to get yourself out of the situation and back to a point of health where you can grow. You can learn to do things. You can acquire new skills. You can get out of your comfort zone and learn to be in a whole new one. And when that happens, that's when the magic starts, because now you're able to go out and do things like hiking and rafting and kayaking and camping. And there's so many beautiful things to see on this earth. I don't even know where to start. I've seen amazing things and I'm so hungry for more, but I'm not going to get it if I'm not confident that I can do it. And the first step is knowing that you are worth it. You are who you are. You're worth it, and you should go for it. And if you need some help from me along the way, you know where to find me. I'm all over social media. Every single one of my students who's ever taken a class from me has my cell phone number. Call me. Drop something in the comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you're resolving it. Ask me if you need some help. That's what I'm here for. Don't go living life like that. Toxic. It's nasty. You can be the best you because you are good enough. And I grew up, I'm Gen X, man. OG. Stuart Smalley. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me. Might have been SNL, but you know what? Pretty decent words to live by. So, you find yourself in that situation, get out. If you can't get out yourself, call a friend. You may have to get some professional help, but do it for yourself. Life's too short. You've got to live the whole thing while you're here. Take care of yourself. Love on others. Have a good time. Be safe this weekend, because I'm not going to be popping back on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the northern plains here in the United States, because these storms are ridiculous. I have friends who are going on to do their 9th hour live streaming with storm chasers and maps and radars and everything. It's crazy. And I've actually got to get back inside so I can do my part in that. But have a good weekend. Be blessed. Be safe. Ask questions. Live the life. And we'll catch you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.